Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari. The clue's in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One tracks as it's taken anti-clockwise. Let's hope nobody forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight on the circuit and its only DRS zone. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and Miller completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Zhou, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Villeneuve, Tsunoda, Perez, Bottas, Ocon, Magnussen, Russell, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Logan Sargent. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat is Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching out for as they head into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
You heard them there.
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
Right, so, one stop. Lovely. Let's take, I don't know, a bit less fuel. I reckon. There. Let's start the race.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Right, so the gearbox problems persist. It's our best start of the season, best qualifying result of the season. Villeneuve is back in 11th. Going to stick it on lean because
No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being.
we might be able to jump signs off of the line. As you heard Mark say, it's the engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Put it back up into standard while we form on the grid. Keep rolling.
Superb parking
0.3.
there, mate. Let's make
Mr.
sure we get the edge on
Consistent.
the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
We need to be ahead by the time our gearbox gives out. We have jumped up. We jumped up in.
We're looking at some imminent gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and misgears.
You heard Mark. We got imminent gearbox problems. But we do lead the race.
Okay, Mark here. You're causing unnecessary wear to your transmission. Try to take it easy or we're going to risk losing it.
Mark, do you want to win this race or not? I'd rather lose the race from the from the lead than blow up the engine while I'm at the back of the pack. It's our one chance to get some points on the board here. And we're going to do it with style. We're going to win the race. That is the main. Get off of the grass. I think Ferrari are already impressed by the fact that they're leading the constructors and their driver is leading the Drivers' Championship. It's a shame it isn't someone like Michael Schumacher, Mick Schumacher, or even Kimi, considering he's retired now. Right. Right, we're not missing third. I thought we were. Got a poor exit down there.
This lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We have a Ferrari engine, but our engine is better than the Ferrari engine because of the upgrades we've done. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 5.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 22.0.
Come on, Shaq. I'm up here leading the race. You're down in 11th. It's a poor showing from him. It could all come undone here though, because we got the DRS straight coming up. I'll probably use all of the ERS going down there. Right, so let's use the ERS. The Ferrari DRS is better.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
I have dived a bit too deep there. Make him go round the long way. And over the big yellow curb. Verstappen up into second. I may have caused Ferrari to lose a position, but as it stands I do believe the Ferrari is actually the better car at the current point in time. But last time we had Verstappen and Sainz behind us, it was Azerbaijan, I believe. Or, no, that was last time. We did have Sainz behind us in Azerbaijan. At one point, we also had Perez behind us in the race. He was the reason we ended up DNFing out of that race. So, into the big racing zone for turn 1 and 2. Bit of ERS. Very important round this circuit. Verstappen is still there. He's a bit more ERS up the hill here. I don't know the names of the corners. I believe it was up at the top of that hill where Senna had his accident in
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it.
in 1994, obviously. Lap times are dropping off, whether it's due to gearbox wear or whether it's due to tyre wear, I'm not sure. Yeah, I used all of the RS here, squeeze Verstappen to this outside line, bit of contact, bit more contact, we're going to go down the inside. That was poor decision making from me. He keeps doing it though. And see the red arrow. Sainz was there as well. Going to let Verstappen pass and dive up the inside of him into turn 1. Bit of contact, but we do end up taking first back. So let's go, we got big braking zone into one of the turns, so I'm not sure of the names, I've already said
Okay,
this.
we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful.
It has, you told me that last lap after I went over a curb mark. Not that you can see the underbody to actually decide if it has any damage. The gearbox is at 85% wear. I had a look at the expected lifespan of it. It said 52 laps. Once again, we're going to try this move around the inside here in turn 1.
We might make a mistake and we could still regain a position.
Although, looking at him, he is defending the inside line through there. So, Jack has gone fastest. Went round the outside at turn 1. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading
He
our
knows money.
teammate by 3.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 9th place. And the time
He's made
last
up
lap
2
was,
positions.
1:19.7.
Bit of a switch coming out the corner there. Cannot afford to hit any of these curbs. I don't think we're going to escape DRS range.
Into gear at the normal speeds. We're seeing a fault with the gearbox.
Got some gear jamming. Stuck in 5th.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Don't get hit. Stuck in 8. Come on, don't go back down. Come on. That's the lead of the race blown away. Why has it gone down to 3rd?
Green flag. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I don't want to go to a 2-stop. We have some serious gearbox damage. I don't want to change it. Keep
Okay,
it balanced.
Jackson's dropped out of the race. Okay, copy
Oh
that.
no, Jax is out. I will just we will go into gearbox manual. We're going to keep it in the highest gear possible. I think that's going to be how we play this here. And just try not to stall the car effectively. Alright, we're not missing any gears. And it seems to be changing well here. Got 8th gear. I reckon if we get the gear jamming again, I am just going to keep it in the in this in the manual gearbox. Let's when is our pit window? Pit window is there. We are almost up to 90%. Where on the gearbox. This is such a classic front two though in this race. Alonso and Hamilton when's the safety car going in? Ain't Jacques may have retired with gearbox problems.
Okay, let's...
Safety car's in this lap, yeah. I don't know why everyone brakes all of a sudden. By rights, we should be able to make up some positions just by using ERS.
Okay, clear.
Come on. I mean, you can tell I don't normally use manual. So let me just go in here and set it back to this, because the gearbox seems to be fine for now. If we get that issue where it the car doesn't want to turn into turn 4, so come on. And we may have just lost 8th gear, because it didn't change up into 8. No, we do have 8. If you can't tell, I am still somewhat helping with the gear shifting. Just to get it into the gear I want to exit the corner in. Which is probably why I've had the increased wear on the gearbox.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 of that.
I hope I was, it was on the hard. There's a bit of the ERS. I don't know why the car doesn't like turning anymore. It just doesn't. It will Alonso has caught up a bit. He wants this podium as much as I do. But he's ahead of me in the points. Especially since my DNF at Azerbaijan. He won't have the DRS, I don't think. 20 laps remain in this one. Three laps till the pit window opens.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Why has my car just done that? I didn't turn into the wall then, may I add. Hello, Alonso.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
No, it's not, Mark. Going on to the hards in 2 laps time. I've hit that curb again. That can't be doing the gearbox
No time
really well.
concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Gearbox can't be doing well if I keep going over those. It'll be rattling around all over the place. Bottas is currently running 4th. God knows how. God knows where the Red Bull is. Of either Red Bull. I'm the only Twisted Motorsports driver in this at the moment. I may have unintentionally blocked Alonso then. He's a bit more of the ERS. Going into the second braking zone. And here we go, up the hill once more. I do not like these curbs here. I like the colour of the curbs, it's very nice. Got the Italian flag, all the apexes, and then all the sausage curbs are all this little nice yellow colour.
Box, we're coming into this lap.
pit window is open. Trying to force Alonso around the long way. Couldn't quite. He's still here, going a long way around. We're into the pit window now. We will probably be jumped by Alonso. He's on the hards. I think he's got the opposite strategy of us. Go long and then go for pace at the end. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Lovely job, me Mark. We may be about to hit 90% wear on the gearbox. I did replace the NGUH turbocharger and the internal combustion engine. Which I don't know how you replace the internal combustion engine without replacing any of the other parts.
Green flag.
And it looks like the pit crew are
And
out
we're
of
in for the
lane and
stop.
ready to perform their magic on the car.
That
They're gonna
is
be aiming
also
to achieve
Bottas in the
fastest
pit.
stop time possible.
Can't tell. Stroll isn't. Hamilton is in. I don't know if we've jumped Hamilton or not. I can't tell. Where is Hamilton? Where am I? We haven't quite jumped Hamilton.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Sonoda is out. Alongside Villeneuve. So I'm guessing the two of them came together. I don't think it was a mechanical failure that put Villeneuve out. I mean, everything on his car was new apart from the gearbox. I mean, hell, his entire car was probably new anyway. Let's avoid those curves there. Don't care if I'm penalised by it, but I've already got underbody damage, and if I'm going over it, I may as well just go round and I'll probably lose less time anyway. Bottas is gaining on me here. I'm guessing the rest of the medium runners will most likely be in the pit now. Hulkenberg's in. Should get past him at least. That took a while to get out of 8th gear then. I'm wondering, is that little gremlin coming back? Hamilton past Gasly. Gasly is the next car up the road. I happen to know I'm very fast on these tyres. We will use the ERS. Leclerc in the pit. That puts us up nicely into P13. Got 10% ERS. It's all of the hard runners now, that. As we were waiting for him to pit. We can come back, get a decent finish even after that little gearbox, the gearbox trouble that we had. Got an optimal second sector time there. We probably won't set the fastest lap after that, but so how many cars going into the pits? Absolutely loads of them. Let's go. Not quite fastest lap worthy. We will disable the overtaking, use just DRS here. We have caught back up with Lewis Hamilton. We are up into 5th position. I believe that means Alonso is at the front of the pack. The only place he can really be, actually. Come on, SD. Slow Hamilton down for us, will ya? I got a better exit than Hamilton. I stay behind Ocon for the DRS. Down the main straight.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
There we go. We've got the
Okay, keep an eye on that
DRS.
gap ahead, please. 17,
Russell ahead.
6 seconds.
Perez in first. What happened to Alonso? I don't know. Verstappen is behind as well. Laps remain here at Imola. I have went over the curb side by side through the Gilles Villeneuve chicane. Russell and Perez are in the pits. They're on fresher tyres, but may still be able to.
The Red Bull drivers just moved into first place.
They are both out on track, but it is behind me and Hamilton here. Alonso holds fast this lap. He's on the medium. He will be faster than all of us. Could we see Alonso here moving up? We are back in first place here. We passed 90% on the gearbox wear. Going through the Villeneuve chicane. Of course, we have the son of a former Ferrari driver driving for us, that being Jacques Villeneuve. father was Gilles Villeneuve. Who of course tragically died in the early 80s driving a Ferrari F1 car. Alright, up we go up the hill into the braking zone and back down the hill. Hopefully the gearbox will last another 10 laps here as we go over the curb at the Villeneuve chicane. Saving all of the ERS here for this main straight in order to defend from Hamilton. We're going to put that all on then.
Alonso's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Alonso up to 4th now. I'd love to see a podium with me, Alonso and Hamilton on it. Turn back the days, of course I wouldn't have been on it back in the day. But it'd be one hell of a sight to see Alonso there. He is slowly catching up. But if we all keep fighting here, Alonso will just rocket past all of us. Verstappen is into 2nd. And I am now defending from the world champion. And the only person to have really won in this era of car here. In fact, I think the only person to win in this era of car at this track, full stop. He is going to head past down here. Bit of banging down the
Keep on him, you might make a mistake.
front stretch. Hamilton's there as well. I've gone round them. We've had more contact and to just block Hamilton off. Verstappen defending the inside. I go round the outside. We disable the ERS. Alonso is catching with all this fighting going on. And so is Leclerc, who is the current world drivers' championship leader. Alonso, of course, a former Ferrari driver. Would love to have him at the in the team. I think he's about 40 years old or something now. He's still going strong. Would love to see him win another world championship. Those little, I can't even call them sausage curves because they're not. They're like Tic Tac curves. Alright, we're going full defense here, let him go through that side. He's going to defend the... No, he's not. We'll probably pushing round that side now. He might defend. Big contact because I missed my braking zone. It was a bit of a dive, I will. You can see how much bounces around there. Why is the... Alonso is still running fourth. He's battling with... You know, I just need to get through this corner. Right. Yes, Verstappen, run away with it, why not? I don't care. You're in a better car. I did well enough to defend for as long as I did. He could have slowed down and gave me DRS though to help me defend from Hamilton. Right, we got this again.
Okay, we're seeing some kind of problem with the gearbox. We see that it's stuck in gear and we're looking into it.
Come on! Won't go down a gear, won't go up a gear. It's literally stuck in the worst gear it could have been stuck in. Everyone's going past. I've been hit by Russell. There's Alonso, there's Perez. I'm stuck going 150 mile an hour on the racing line, I think. I can't win the place back, Mark. Yes! The bumps have sorted it. Right, recovery drive of the century here now. That's what's needed. Right, let's go up into 9th. Full race update.
P9, you're running P9, keep going. That's Gasly ahead. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Sargent's behind you. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 3.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Our gap to first place is 11.2 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 3.7 seconds.
And not afford to hit then. Right, so I am going to hit those curbs hard. I need to be in 8th gear. If I hit them while I'm in 8th, I'm fine.
Good job, nice overtake.
If it gets stuck in 8th, I can live with that. Get stuck in anything other than 8th, it's going to be a nightmare. Might still be able to rescue a top 5 here.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
This car, I absolutely love it. But I'll tell you what I don't love is when it decides it's stuck in 5th gear at a high speed track. We're on a low speed track with a lot of corners where it's very twisty. You very, very rarely get up to those speeds. Fine. Why can't I just lose a gear? Why do I have to get stuck in gear? Use a bit of the overtake down here into the penultimate corner.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Green flag.
Right. We're going to go past Bottas here. Gasly is out. Got 3 laps.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 5.4 seconds.
I've spun it. Bit of the overtake. Avoid them.
We need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
It's not that, mate. I was avoiding the curb, was it? killed the gearbox.
Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Oh no, it's Pierre. That's where it happened. Five seconds to make up in 2 laps. If I want to catch Leclerc. Possible if he makes a mistake. I don't know who else is in that top 6 there, apart from Verstappen. I bet Perez is there.
We've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
However, I don't know where Perez is running.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
Right, there we go. Here we go. I don't think we're going to catch Leclerc by enough. But I am glad to say, it seems all of our pace is at the actual like purpose-built track. We don't seem to have any pace at the street circuit.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Hello, Bottas. I outbraked him on the inside, of which may I add, he was also defending the inside, so I don't know how I managed to make it stick there. Norris holds fastest lap. I think I partially cut Bottas off there. Into the Villeneuve chicane for the final time then. Max Verstappen wins it. I guess it will be Hamilton second. Alonso did drop down into 6th. His tyres must have just worn off. And the gearbox troubles.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
If it weren't for the gearbox, we could have had first. I deserve that drivers of the day. I put up with so many gearbox issues.
Right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today.